Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host, Larry, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install games that you've purchased on the Xbox desktop app, how to remove them, how to fix them if there's something wrong, and how to see where they are installed on your computer. So, generally when you get games in here, you pop into the store and you're like, oh yeah, I want to buy Valheim. And you buy Valheim, but you clicked away, you closed and restarted your computer. Now you're not sure how to find where the play button is. So you can generally just search for games that you've purchased. Like if you go back to your home page and you search for Valheim, it'll just pop back up and you can click on it. And if you have it installed, you can launch it from this same page right here. The buy button will become an install button, which will then become a play button. Alternatively, you can find all of your games here inside of your library. And then you can go through here and be like, oh, I wanted to play Cooking Fever again. And then you can set to install that. Now, depending on how you have your app set up, you can have more than one disk on your computer with lots of space to install stuff. And sometimes it's easier to put it in a different location. So I'm going to select my extra space drive. And I'm going to click next. And then it looks like it's not a very big game. It's E for everyone, all that good stuff. We're going to hit install. And then once this is done filling up, it'll be easy to play and it'll appear here in the left-hand sidebar. And here you can see as it's downloading, it's filling up this green button, which will become the play button. And it's also got a little notification down here at the bottom that it's downloading and how finished it is. It's about 50% done now. And then you can also see it appear in the download queue in the lower left-hand corner of the screen on the left-hand sidebar. You can click on that to see where it's at. You can even pause it or stop the download if you've decided, you know what, I've done that by mistake. And if it's down in the queue and you want to speed it up in the queue, you can click on that button on the end to push it up to the first priority so it doesn't have to wait to download. Then once you click on it, you can either click on this button here to play it immediately, or you can click on it and go to the store page again and click play here. And then if you're done with the game, you can right click it and then you can uninstall it. And you can confirm if you want to uninstall it or not. If you don't want to install it, but you think there's something wrong with it, you can right click it, go down to manage, and then under files, you can find the option generally to repair the game if you think there's something broken. This one, for some reason, doesn't have that option, so I am going to uninstall it. But if you go to, like, Oblivion, and I go to Manage, and I go to Files, you'll see that there is an option to verify and repair. If there's something wrong with your game, and you think it just might be a corrupted file, or you're not sure, the first easy step to check is if there's just something broken that Xbox can detect and fix for you automatically. So if you hit Verify and Repair, and hit Yes, it'll go through all of your game files and be like, you know what? I don't think that oak tree is supposed to be purple. And then it'll delete the things that are broken and not supposed to be there, and then automatically re-download them. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with my copy of Elder Scrolls Oblivion, so it didn't do anything, but if it did, it would just automatically download and repair any missing components for you without any further adjustments. It is a good idea, though, depending on the game, especially if it's got, like, the saves are kept a funny place, to back everything up that you want to keep before you verify and repair it. That's more of like a modding thing than anything else. So that'd be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. This has been how to add, remove, and modify games inside of the Xbox desktop app. You can also do some other interesting things if you go to the Manage tab. You can create a desktop shortcut. You can also change what drive it's installed in, so it'll move the game to a different drive. And you can also browse local files in case that's the easiest way that you have of seeing where the game is installed so you can mod it. So that'd be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.